Eat right, exercise, it's the least you could do. That heart works for you all day long. Pumping your blood, keeping you alive, making you fall in love with stuff. What is up? Sunday afternoon, just out here trying to get my run on. Vong, what's up, man? I see you. Thank you for challenging me with your Apple Watch activity thing. I'm out here because of you, man. Appreciate it. Man, I got this disease called doesn't know how to turn down a challenge-itis. Yeah, I'm with you. Good thing about this, man, I need it. Dude, I've never been this out of shape in my life. My whole life growing up, I was always in athletics. I was always fit, I was always strong. Dude, chemo just destroys you, man. Just destroys you. At the end of 2016, I was the strongest I'd ever been in my life. Just trying to battle the pain because I didn't quite know what it was yet. And I was weighing in about 200, 202, 205 sometimes. Now I am the weakest I've ever been, the most detrained I've ever been. And I'm at about 230, 235. But we're gonna change that, man. We're gonna change that. The reality of the situation is my doctor, when I go meet with him, he's make sure you make your heart strong, eat well, and exercise, dude, because dude, I'm at a much higher risk of heart disease, which is already one of the top killers. I think it's the number one killer, I don't know. But I'm like 5 times more likely to have it after that chemo. It comes down to 3 things, right? Like eat clean, live lean, and train mean, right? Check this out. Y'all getting ready for Thanksgiving? Are y'all the type that walks off the leaves, or the type that tries to like crunch as many leaves as possible, huh? Anyway, about heart disease, man. I've just seen so much of it. I've met a handful of people just recently in the past couple of weeks that have like lost their dad to heart disease. 50, 60 years old, and boom, it's over, you know? So anyway, Vong, thanks for challenging me, pushing me out the house, off the couch, go hard through the fall and the winter. That's like the worst time, by the way. Right now is the time to battle for your health, because you got Halloween, buckets and buckets of candy, you got Thanksgiving, man, it's crazy, and you get all the way through the holidays like Christmas, New Year's, etc. I think most people put on like 20 pounds on average. That is terrible. So right now, end of October, right now is the time to fight hard. So right now I'm on that retrain plan, which is ridiculous. Like, it's so weird for me, man. Like, ever since I was a kid, even the very first time I went running, like, I have always just like played basketball or played soccer or played baseball or football or whatever. The very first time I ever just tried to go run, I ran 5 miles. 5 miles. Very first time. I was like, I wonder how far I can run. 5 miles. Now I'm on this plan where I was hoping I can get out to the lake. It's a creek right here. It's usually a walking path. We just had too much rain. You know, they start you with walk 20 minutes. Walk 20 minutes a day if you can do that, right? And then walk 30 minutes. And then I'm on the next one right now. Run for 1 minute, walk for 4 minutes. Run for 1 minute, walk for 4 minutes, and do that 5 times. So I know some of this sounds like I'm just saying like fight to stay in the game, because I'm talking about how I'm coming off chemo and battling heart disease and all that kind of stuff. But for me, it's about so much more than that. 2 years ago, I was the strongest I've ever been. I've got goals to be better than that someday. Step 1 on that journey. So here we go. All right, I made it out to the lake, and we have people coming over to the house in like 15 minutes. Joanna just texted me, so yeah, I gotta get home. All that to wrap it up and just say, look, y'all, take care of your heart. Eat right, exercise, it's the least you could do. That heart works for you all day long. It's pumping your blood, keeping you alive, making you fall in love with stuff. Take care of it, man, so you can be here for a while. This gives me so much respect for the challenge that people face if they've never been athletic and all of a sudden they're trying to turn their life around and get into it. All the love in the world, all the support. This is not easy. It is not easy. Vong just texted this to me actually, and I say it to my wife all the time, but You cannot take care of others if you don't take care of yourself first. I actually learned this after the first time I fought cancer. I went to a cancer care class because I wanted to be able to care for others and like help people in the process, all that kind of stuff. That was one of the number one things they talked about. They had all these examples of people who became caretakers of their mom or dad or sister or whatever. They would just run themselves empty, just destroy themselves. They weren't able to care for the people they were supposed to care for because they ran out of energy. So do that. Hey, here's Reagan. Reagan, come here. Tell everybody what happened today. What'd you get bit by?
I got bit by a lizard.
And what happened? What
Died.
superpower did it give you?
Just to give me more fastness, I guess.
More fastness? More speed?
Yeah, I guess.
That's right,
so.
that's right. Ray Ray's now super fast. She got bit by a super fast lizard this morning.
Yeah. He wasn't actually fast. He was just really lazy.
He was really lazy. All right. Maybe you got bit by a lazy lizard. So here's the list. So I can already walk 20 minutes. I can already walk 30 minutes. Now, it's jog 1 minute, walk 5 minutes. I was jogging 1 minute, walk 4 minutes. I was mixing it up with that one. So that's the next step right there. That's where I got to get to. Let's do it.
Eat some vegetables. Your heart does so much for you. Just give it some vegetables.
Shoulders. Knees. Toes. Eyes. Ears.
Ears and mouth and nose.
Mouth. Yeah, eye.
Eyes and ears and mouth and eyes.